Welcome to another draft here. MH2 has been awesome, so we continue to bring you some limited content. Hopefully, you're enjoying it. Spec is kind of medium, but I really like Herd Bailoff. I think that's a fine first pick. Shardless Agent is okay. It's not as good as it seems. It's not as good as it is in Constructor, let me tell you. It's also not really a lot of money, so I think. I guess E-price. Yeah, it's not really anything. This card is fine. I've actually never drafted Affinity so far. Have not drafted Affinity yet, but like these are two very strong Affinity cards. Although this card is more like all around just great. I think I'm gonna go with the Bailoff. Maybe somebody will draft this thing and that would suck, but yeah, Bailoff is just great. What do we have that goes with the Bailoff? Nothing really. This is fine in the Reanimator deck. This is a fine card to go with Bailoff, but like I really want to pick this on the wheel. I don't want to pick this right now. Would I sell Ursa Saga or hold? I don't own them. Like if I open them, you mean? I'm probably gonna hold them if I open them. Because if they don't get banned, they're probably gonna continue going up. This box sucks. The best card in this pack is like this thing, but it's not even that great and doesn't go at all with our first pick. I've not yet found a solid black-green deck. I'm definitely not second picking this thing. Guess I'm just gonna go with Solo Migration. Like it's fine. Like it's a fine card. Like it's not insane or anything, but it just does what it's supposed to do. Well, this is another card that is just fine, but I'm not really happy to pick this one so early in the draft. This works with Solo Migration, I guess. I have not been very impressed by this card, however. Bone Shredder is fine. Maybe this one is just a pick. Maybe we can draft some sort of Absen. Yeah, the rest of this pack is super medium. I'm just gonna go with Bone Shredder. What do we got here? This is nice to enable our colors. So is Strider. Squirrel Sovereign. I don't think I'm drafting squirrels though. This one works with a Soul Migration, but we can probably wheel this. I think I'm gonna go with Yavi Elder. This card's fine, just medium. Definitely not as good as it used to be, that's for sure. Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, this pack would be good for us. Captured by Lagax, Disciple of the Sun, Rift Sower. All of these are obviously great for us. I'm gonna go with Captured by Lagax. Great removal spell, works great with our Hate Bailoff, obviously. And I guess that we don't know whether we're playing black just yet. So, yeah, I'm gonna take Captured by Lagax. Rift Sower is really good. I really like this card. And so is like Disciple is also great. In fact, Disciple getting back Captured by Lagax is just Krieg-esque moment right there. Ooh. Really hoping to wheel either this or this. This one's more likely to wheel, but with 10 cards I will right now, so this pack is gonna come back to us with 3 cards. With 2 cards. Probably not gonna work out, but I'm still gonna take this. But yeah, this pack would also have been great for us. This card is great though. Like this even exiles non-land permanent. So if your opponent has, it doesn't need to be a creature. It's just great. I just have to take Road to Ruin here, right? great mana fixing, late game. Late game removal. I'm pretty far away from red though, and double red is a lot, so I guess I'm just gonna take Rift Sower, which is just a fine 1-drop. Crack Open is a fine sideboard card. Alternative, we could go with Mishra's Factory. Can put this over here. If we find a really good black card, because I'm not picking this over here, I don't think. So if we find a very good black card, maybe I'll consider splashing Bone Shredder as well. But I think I'm just gonna go with Factory. Yeah, just gonna go with Factory. This card is great, just absolutely great. Just a random 2-drop. This thing wheeling is just disrespectful. So literally nobody wants to even try to draft Affinity. Like, both of these cards are just insane in Affinity. Just taking the random 2-drop over the Flourishing Strike. Nobody likes the Blood-Red Marauder. Okay, this could make our potential black splash a lot easier. So let's pick this, and maybe we can make that, we can work that in there. Yeah, Spinner is great in the soup decks. That's true. This card is excellent for us. We willed it as we expected to. Yeah. 03, when it ETBs, you put a 1/1 on anything, not specifically this. So maybe I'll play this. So it can trigger your Herald Bailoff Constable synergies, and then it gives trample to all of your creatures with +1/+1 counters, which hopefully we're gonna have many. Not a terrible start to a green-white deck. Not an insane start either, but yeah. Really wish that we can wheel the instant or the mirror that puts a 1/1 counter. Either one of those would be great for us right here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, even the curve looks pretty nice. Curve looks pretty nice. We even have a factory. Unbound potential wheels way too often. I find the exact opposite, House. I have not wheeled an unbound a potential in so long. I was wheeling potentials in like my first 3 or 4 drafts, and then I never wheeled it again. Yeah, we'll take the mirror for sure. This is like the deck to play the mirror. Also, if we find the enchantment that nobody wants, the enchantment that brings back a 1/1 at every single end step, that card is hilarious with the mirror. That card is absolutely hilarious with the mirror. Okay, that's like the perfect curve. Like 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. This is what a curve should look like. Fire and Ice, not great. This is the best card here. Foundation Breaker in this format is just straight up main deck material. You're just very happy main decking a 1 Foundation Breaker. I don't know if you're main decking the second one. Maybe you are, but the first one you're just very easily main decking. Ornithopter is also interesting. I don't think this is what we're doing, but you would take Ornithopter over this. Yeah, I don't think I agree. Like, this card is just nuts. I've been super impressed by this card. Ornithopter is cool though. It's a common though versus an uncommon. What do we got here? Dual land. This card is nuts. So this card is nuts. Prototype doesn't really work. We don't really have any artifact creatures besides the mirror, so this doesn't really work for us. This card is good though, and so is Crack Open. I think I'm gonna take the gloves. This card is really, really good at closing the game, particularly against the control decks. You're just turning your like stupid 1-drops and 2-drops into very real threats. So I think I'm taking the gloves here, trying to will either this thing, the dual land, or Crack Open. And I guess I'll take the mirror, but like I'm not excited about it. And I don't think that we're going to be able to play this reliably, so this is more for a mono white style deck. Or super heavy white, but it looks like we are going towards being heavier green than white. Yeah, this card is good. This card is very, very good. But I don't think it's as good as the gloves. Ooh, Hydra. X and green, 0/0 reach, and there's another with X counters, and it has reinforce. You discard this card and you put X +1/+1 counters on the creature. Disciple of the Sun is really good too. Disciple is really, really good for us. Honestly, all three of these cards are just excellent for us. This, I've never seen anybody use this profitably. Never seen anybody use this profitably. I don't know which kind of deck you want to use this in. I know which kind of deck you want to use this in, though. Nice little potential here. Hoping to wheel either this or this. Probably not going to even play this, but Unbounded Potential is just great for us, so... Anything that says put a +1/+1 counter just has such a higher ceiling for our deck. Like this, for example. I don't know if I'm picking this over the 2-drop. We don't have that many 2-drops. So I think I'm taking the Avenger. This guy is just so good on turn 2. So hard to block. Hoping to wheel this. Maybe we won't. Because we already saw one of those and we didn't get it back, so. I don't think that anybody else is in the tokens deck, but I don't know, maybe somebody picked it for their sideboard. But they have diminishing returns, so I don't think that whoever picked the first one is going to pick the second one. Because honestly, it's not really that good of a card. It's not really that good of a card, so... Dual land or Ornithopter? Another one of these. It's possible that we would have had a sick affinity deck if I had gone for the first pick, Filigree Attendant. We would have probably had a sick affinity deck, but I think this time around we are taking the Ornithopter. Bridge is also interesting. Let's go with that. Ding, 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 ding. This card is obviously insane for us. Hopefully we get this one back too. But yeah, not really much else to say. It's a very easy pick. This card is solid. This card is very solid. Just makes all of your dudes grow. Give it enough time. I think we're going with this one over the Foundation Breaker. Because we already have one. I think if we didn't have the first one of these, I would take the Foundation Breaker over this, but since we have the first one already. So this was the original pack. Devour Artifact. I literally have never seen this card cast. No idea whether it's good or not. I think I'm gonna take the Bottle Gnomes, just a fine cyber card. There was something here that we didn't wheel. I don't remember what it was. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna be splashing black. It's only Bone Shredder. And it's like not even that good. What's up, stream team? We are playing this guy though. Phantom or normal? Normal, always. Never Phantom. This is not a coward stream. We want to open. We want to open them monkeys. Monkey right here. Speaking of opening a monkey, right about now. Told you. So this is just like a worse Ornithopter of Paradise. It's probably fine though. I really like the fish though. I think I'm just gonna take the fish. Big fan of the fish, particularly in decks like this. How is this an elemental and not a fish? It's just a fish. Fish too good. Oh wow. This pack, jeez. And the dual land that we care about now. Lagax is just too good for us though. Lagax is way too good for us here. And it's very unlikely for us to wheel it. Okay. How do we feel about this? Can we do this? We probably can't. I think we have way too many creatures. We're definitely going to be doing this though. Is there a team ticks limit when I mana pick? Not necessarily. But yeah, this card is just good in our deck anyway. Ooh, yes. Speaking of cards good in our deck. Excellent, excellent. Hoping to wheel this, hoping to wheel this. But Disciple of the Sun is just great. This is interesting. We're already splashing blue. Probably not good enough. Every time I've seen this, it comes down and just dies. Every time I've seen it, it just comes down and just dies. So I've not been impressed by this card. Maybe it's great. I I think I'd rather have the Orca Strider though. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Or am I just making the boring pick? Let's go for the meme pick. Yep. I think we're going for the meme pick. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine, okay? Don't worry about a thing. I don't think we want another gloves. We have 2 of these already. Do we really want the 3rd one? Do we just want this thing? The flyer is legit, actually. Combos with this and the Abiding Grace? Hell yeah. Dual land. So many Striders. Holy crap. Definitely taking the dual though. This is basically Primeval Titan. It kind of is if you think about it. Poof. Ding. I love to see them back to back. You know? And you basically see how magic works. You know, what green gets 6/6, 6 mana 6/4, creates 2 foods, or 6 mana 4/6, when it's the battlefield, do an irrelevant ability. Like, white just doesn't get it easy, huh? We don't have any combos with this. Are there even any combos in the format with this card? I don't think there are any combos in the format with this card. What's up, Andrea? How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody from on their stream. We're playing in the Horizon whatever event. We actually have a pretty decent deck. But now we're drafting in between rounds because it's still... Oh, only 1 match in progress? Oh, wow, we're going to be able to finish this draft right as the new round fires. You were opening packs because why not? Nice. Got some nice shiny. Sweet. What did you get? Are you not playing in this event? It was a free event with pretty decent EV. I guess EV is not the word. Payout is the word. Wow. We're flooded with playables. Flooded with playable cards. Flooded with playables. Ursa, Verdant Tarn, Prismatic Vista, Cavalk. Jeez. Damn, you opened really well. Soul Migration is fine, but probably this is not the deck for it. There's also the possibility I just don't play this, but like our mana is just perfect, right? Like we have double dual, we have like Yavimaya Elder, we have triple Orca Strider. Like our mana is just so good. I don't like this card, so that one can go. Only 1 unbounded potential. Only 1 unbounded potential. Honestly, I could see playing 16 lands in this deck. With Ornithopter, Rift Sower, and then like triple ways to find lands. Double Captured by Lagax. Ending. We're probably going a little bit too ham on the crawlers. It's not that good of a card. Why are we playing the mirror? Because we have Abiding Grace. Also, we have both Hearth Baylot and Constable of the Realm. When you have some combos going on, the mirror is actually not bad at all. I could also just cut the Wave Sifter and just make our mana like 16 lands, including the Mishra's Factory. Just perfect mana. And value. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I guess we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this up later. All right, my opponent still hasn't shown up, so we still have some time. What's the last cut here? What is the last cut? I think I want to cut a creature. The Krushock? No. Probably one of the 5-drops, as much as it hurts me to do. We'll probably have to cut one of the 5-drops. Actually, let's cut this guy. And now we have that, and we add our basics. We want probably 8 and 6. That's 7 white sources, 9 green sources, but our green sources are just what finds us our white sources, so we're fine. Yeah, let's go. All right, good to go. Welcome to round number 1 of this draft. Have a nice little green-white deck. It's a lot of green and not enough white. Guess I'm gonna keep this hand anyway. White. Some white sources would be great. Some white sources would be magnificent. Or we have multiple ways of getting white sources too. That's a great deal for us. What's not a great deal is not finding white sources. Would love to find the plains, a duel. Scary. White source. Here's a 3/3, I guess. Good old hand of full of Fangastables. You love to see it. Oh yes. Yeah. My opponent red. No! God damn it. So I can swing 5. Swing 5, take 8. The problem is if I don't attack, my opponent just attacks with this. And I'm forced to trade, really? It's really annoying. I think I'm attacking. I don't think I can just sit here because my opponent just has a single removal spell and I'm just not getting anything out of the deal. White source, please. White source? Nope. Oh, we can. Okay, that's at least. Ugh, gross. So gross. Yeah, sure. Multiple lens flare. Okay. Crack open comes in. I think that's it. I guess I should be playing these lands just so I can enable prismatic ending. Yeah. I feel like we would have probably won that game very easily if we had found a white source at any point. Definitely have to be careful about the attack thingy. Wow. Playable mana? Playable mana? What is this? I think I want to be down instead of ramping. We're gonna have 4 mana on turn 3 anyway, if we need it. Punished. Punished. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quite interesting. I think I'm gonna be greedy. No more time for greed. Sure. Well, I'm gonna play this Herd Baloth, and my opponent has exactly 1 turn to kill it. And if they don't, they're gonna have a bad time. They are gonna have a bad time. Is that a kill spell? Forest. It's not a kill spell. OBCS always yield. Let's serve here. Opponent takes it. Let's outlast. It's a lot of outlasting dudes. Upheaval? That's not upheaval. Definitely not upheaval. Swing, swing, swing. We get to entwine here, so we get to put a counter. And then proliferate, meaning we get another token, meaning all of my dudes trample because they have +1/+1 counters. That was good. Okay, what else do I want here? Let's do that. Probably gonna finish this game before. Yeah. Okay. So we need is a green source, and we're gonna be looking really good. Easy. Showing off. Showing off with that misty rainforest. I don't think I care too much about that doggo. If that's what my opponent wants to spend their mana on, I think I'm okay with it. Sure. That's a little bit scarier. So I think next turn I'm cracking and playing the Jade Avenger. That is problematic. That's a way to fix the problem. White and green. Have a link to the Dragon Full deck. I know you weren't playing it today, but I just want to see the deck list. I just copied and pasted Duwix. Like, I don't really have any tech or anything like that. What am I binning here? blow that up, and I think I want to actually prismatic ending the dog. As weird as that may be. So opponent doesn't really have great attacks. Then I can probably gross. Gross. Let's play that. This is not this is a draft that we're playing in between rounds. I'm not blocking because my opponent has the thingy. They have the removal spell that they showed me already. This resolves at the same time, so I don't think I get 2 triggers from this. I think that we only get the one. It's probably still fine. We can't really let this one go. Yep. Not in good shape here. If we draw the mirror, we may be able to steal this. That's not the mirror. Definitely not the mirror. I think that was the match that started. Oh, we're actually dead on board here. Even after I gained the life. Yeah, we needed to draw the mirror and then we would have been fine because we would have been able to exile both of my opponent's stuff. But here we're just dead on board. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, wow. My opponent's mana is ridiculously greedy. They have double blue. They have red removal. They have double green. Jeez. Alright. We lose. See you for the next round. This is round number 2 of the green-white Samsung Counters League. This seems like a fine keep. Another green source would be great. I think I do want to ending this before my opponent has a chance to discard. Because I don't think that you play that on turn 2 if you can't get value from it. Yeah, they had a kitchen imp. Okay. It's funny how like we actively want to trade both of our creatures. Pretty funny. Yes, I will block. Plains and a forest. Okay. El Nico de Gone, thank you for the follow. So I think I'm going to go Constable. Booty counter. Hey, Given, thank you for the raid. Really appreciate it. Oh, that's better. And I'm gonna do it now so my opponent can't do anything silly, like kill my Bailoff in response. Yep, which they would have been able to do. But now we get a 4/4 out of the deal. It trades with their Scopos Reaver, which sucks, but... At least next turn we can exile the Imp. And my opponent needs more stuff here. Otherwise I can start to gain life. So they don't really have great attacks. Sure. There's no way to kill the mirror here. They do. Oh, they go face. Okay. Okay, take 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a counter here. Exile there. Go face. 1 card left in hand. We're 3-1. Not the worst, not the best. This card's pretty cool. So I think we take 3 here. Because they play their land, so even if they had the... That's kind of nice. Get a couple of foods, crack one of them right now. $1 Sweet, that was nice. Don't want crack open. Don't think I want one of these. I kind of want Wave Sifter and Bottle Golems. I don't think they're necessarily better than any of my other cards though. Yeah, I guess. Keep this hand. Nice little curve. Nice. Very nice little curve. We get to play Avenger on 2. Makes my opponent's blocks just bad. Now we play a 4/4. Yeah, this is developing nicely. My opponent agrees. They're like, yeah, I'm over this. All right, see you for the next round. All right, last round. Sure. Just gotta draw some creatures here, and we're gonna be golden. That's a creature. Would love to find anything else so I can put some extra counters here. Probably our best draw is the Arimaya Elder. Gross. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. FTK. I guess it's FTY. FTY. Please play some artifact that I can blow up. Please. Yes. Awesome. It's dead. It is very dead. I think I want to play this before this, so my opponent uses removal on it. I'm not going to take this trade because we can set this guy up with the counters, so... Five mana. Land off the top. One time. Land. F. I don't think we can just do nothing there, though. So, it saddens me to no end, but that's the only... I just have to keep that guy under control. Huh, not looking for land drop there. Quite interesting. Again, the body just being in play is good for me. Uh-oh. I guess that explains why they didn't crack the clue. Good thing I didn't play this guy then. It's nice that if they can like kill whichever one of these and it still doesn't give them good attacks. Which is pretty funny. And I think I'm playing Baloth next turn. Yep. It exposes the Baloth. Unless I find a 1-drop. If I find the Mirror, then I'm going to play Jade Avenger plus Mirror here, and then I can play Baloth next turn. But if I don't find exactly the Mirror, then I'm just going to play the Baloth. So next turn we have multiple options with the Capture Lagax and Jade Avenger. Crack a clue. Busted card. Opponent has a very nice Academy Manufacturer deck. Very happy that I killed it, honestly. But this, I don't know, this feels very bad. You're gonna crack a crab? They're gonna crack. Imagine if they crack the Wave Sifter and I just disciple to get back the Lagax. Oh, that would be amazing. Please do, opponent. It's free value, right? Wow. All right. I mean, it's free, right? So either they have a way to bounce their dude, or they're playing around another Disciple of the Sun. Before anybody says, "Oh, ghosting," like, I'm not saying my opponent's ghosting. They didn't do anything that would make me think something like that. So don't go there. Don't go there. So this looks kind of bad, but it's just a 1-for-1 trade. So it's just fine. From my opponent's side. They just traded 1-for-1. It's not really a big deal. Will I ever put the combo together, huh? Will I ever be able to put the combo together? Demir and Abiding Grace. I really want to start turning the corner soon. I feel like I really have to. Ugh. They have so much removal. They have so much removal. I think I turned the corner now. This is a 4-turn clock. My opponent doesn't really have a good board state right now. Actually, I'm gonna move this thing over here. Because if they kill this, then we can get it back. And by putting this over here, it incentivizes my opponent to kill the Avenger. So I'm gonna move this over there. All right, that's cool. They lost the flip. This card is just awful. This card is just so bad. And they have multiples of them. Just gonna play Abiding Grace past the turn. We can still put counters. Opponent's deck has some steep mana requirements over there. Okay. opponent doesn't have good blocks here, so just gonna do the thing here. Just send some dudes. Flip a coin. Hey. Well, they have a shit ton of mana now. Let's play this thing. You don't think playing around the counterspell is worth it there? And now they... Okay, that's a little bit... That's a little bit sketchier. That's a little bit sketchier for sure. Like the fact that they played around a second disciple during the entire game, but now it's like, oh yeah, I'm done. Like I'm over. Now I'm gonna suck this thing. That's slightly sketchier. Are they just setting up upheaval? Probably can't beat upheaval. That is upheaval. Oh. Okay. That's actually better than upheaval. That is actually better than upheaval. I think this is fine. There's an argument for beginning Bone Shredder or Loathsome Curator. So just like splashing black. We do have this card to help. We would need just probably one basic swamp. I think I like it nice and clean. Opponent, do you want to play our match? Opponent does want to play our match. Sure. This guy's pretty good on turn 2. We have to dodge the red removal though. Hey, we dodged. Probably just gonna prismatic end in that thing. Not that, but this one. Get in there, Bushido guy. Where's my mare? I need my mare. Get my engine going. Opponent has disconnected. All right, opponent is back. We're rocking. So that gives the dude trample. That's awesome. So now they don't have good blocks. Never finding land ever. I don't like not finding land. I feel like it's better to find the land, you know? The funny thing is my opponent cannot block this dude. Even if they make a token. Out of the crab, and this is sorcery speed. This card is cool though. This token producer is pretty powerful. I did draft a very solid blue-green deck once with a double of this. And it was like this thing just takes over the game by itself given enough mana. Fellaine Tonga. Okay. Oh, hey there. Swing. They have the removal for the Bailoff. Will they have the removal for the Bailoff? They do. That's fucked up. I don't know, man. These are some pretty sketchy plays now. I don't know, man. These plays are a little bit sketchy now. Maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe it's just my imagination. Did we see any white cards? I don't think we saw any white cards. So I'm gonna have to choose target creatures. So we're gonna put one here. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Do-do-do. This has never happened. And this card has looked so bad. Yeah, this is fine. I don't think that the combo is good enough though, so I'm just gonna keep it. Okay. God damn it. God damn it. Funny how if they block, they actually get dealt more damage. It's pretty funny. Yep. Take 4. It's still definitely worth it for them to draw a couple of cards though. Fetched a couple of mountains. It's one of the mountains. Never finding a land. Games 1 and 3 went exactly the same way. It's really frustrating. Games 1 and 3, we never found a land. Yeah, kill my dude. I know. I still don't think that we're supposed to mulligan this hand. I still think we're supposed to keep it, but obviously it didn't work out. Yep. Yep. White source? Nope. At least that means that we can start to get in there. At least until the vampire comes into play. All right. That's legit. White source. Damn it. I guess I should have been more specific, huh? Guess I should have been more specific. Opponent's deck is cool. Eight turns on the draw. Never find a land. I think we are just far behind enough at this point, right? Yeah, we are. All right, that's like a really shitty way to end the thing, but it is what it is. I think our deck was not great, but it was better. I think it was a 2-1 deck. Again, like we could have drawn this. We could have drawn just like any actual lands. We could have. We had a lot of things that we could have drawn. We could have drawn like the Rift Sower or the Ornithopter at any point before when we did. But it was just not in the cards. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And yeah, have a great rest of the day.